What's going on, everybody? Today I was on a bike ride. I went out and ripped up some country roads on my Diego. And while I was out riding, I got to thinking that I've been doing some videos showing you fishing examples and how people can fish your information. But the next step, while I was thinking that, I was like, I need to go a little farther with this and show them too, like if they do get fished, how the attacker can use their information that they've gathered about them to try to crack their passwords or to, even if they didn't get your passwords, if they just got some information from you, how they can try to crack it, and go about doing that by just learning things about you and what you like and what you don't like, what you associate yourself with. Before, like I said, usually the majority of people usually tend to form their passwords around that type of stuff that they associate themselves with, or stuff they like. So on here, I'm gonna do a little quick video. I promise I won't make it in a 30-minute video, so I'm gonna try to go through this real quick. I'll show you for the people that has Kali Linux and want to follow along with me and know how to get it. All right, you go to GitHub, you go to this address, Frisbee WordListGen. Okay, it's the word list generator. It's a simple, super simple Python word list generator for password cracking. You'll copy this on this right here, and then once you I'll go ahead and copy it, and I'll go through the process, but I've already downloaded it. So once you've cloned that address, you'll open up your terminal. You'll do oops, gotta spell that right. Git clone, and then you'll paste that address right there, and you hit enter. Okay, so it clones it, and now it's in. It should be. I got it already on my desktop, but it probably put a copy of it in my root. Yeah, right there. So I got two of them now. But I'll get rid of it. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and go through this process. So once you got it cloned in your system, you want to change your directory to it. So you'll do a cd, no space, WordListGen, and see right now you're in the directory of the WordListGen. Okay, so now if you want to look and see what's in that directory, you just do a ls, and you have the license, you have the README, and your WordListGen. This is what you'll want to run. To run it, it's running off of Python, so you have to do Python, and then you just do WordListGen.py, that command right there, that. So you'll do Python WordListGen.py, and then you'll do attack H for help. So this will bring up your menu of WordListGen 0.2 update June 2nd, 2019. It will bring you to this, tells you how you can make your word list. Input files, that's what we want to do. We want to input a word list to it. So to start that off, what you'll do is anytime you're talking to a computer and you want the computer to print out something, like on your command line, you do an echo. And then I'm just going to do my name first, since I'm just going to refer to me as I'm trying to crack myself. Then the arrow, and then word list.txt. So that's, you want it to go into a text file. Okay, so we got the first one done. You hit enter, and then you do another echo, and then my name again, but this time I want two arrows over, and then word list.text. And let's go echo again, because see, I'm trying to find my own password. So, and don't worry, none of these are my passwords, so you're not gonna get it. But this is just an example. So I'll just do password, arrow, word list dot text. Do another echo. Let's do today's date, July 15th, 2020. Arrow, word list dot text. Let's do another echo. Let's do Ducati. arrow word list dot text. Let's see, I got one of my Venom helmet. Let's do a Venom arrow word list dot text. Alright, so that'll be good for right now. We'll just do all that. So once we got this, alright, so that's done. It's done made a word list and then put all those. See, watch, I'll cat it. I'll do cat, and then I'll do word list dot txt, and see. Alright, so that's what's in my word list dot text file. So now what I want to do is put some arguments with it. I want to either what I'm going to do is run all word list morphers on it. So you can do that, make tack all, and it will run all the morphs. So you can make it all lowercase each word on the input list, uppercase each word, leet speak each word on the input list, swap the case of the word list. You can do different things with it, but this is just an example I'm showing you right now. So now I want to generate the argument with it. I want to go ahead and start morphing these words. So what I'm going to do is do a Python and then WordListGen, the same command as you did when you run it, but then tack all, because I want to run the all that runs all word list morphers. So it's going to do everything to these words. It's going to change them all up to different combinations of what I like. You'll see what I'm talking about. Hit enter that. So if you see it's done, it did done. Word list input, and then the word list output, wordlist out.txt. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what's in the word list out. So I'll do another cat word list out .txt. So, alright, so if you see, now this is what it did in my word list. So this is all the stuff I can use that word list to run a brute force against my password attack on any of my accounts, like my email accounts, my Facebook account, my Instagram, my Twitter, any account that I have to log into. If I know the email or the username or whatever, I mean, I can make a word list for that too, but mainly for passwords. So if you see, what it did was it went from just this normal list I've created, and then when I did this all where it morphed them, so now it made all my names look different to be used. So it's like a plus R at V1 $, plus R at VI $, 7R. It's using different combination of numbers, letters, symbols, that they're recommending you to do now when you're making your password, to not just have a plain password. They want you to add, it's got to be a certain length. It's got to be certain. You got to use some numbers in it. Maybe you got to use some symbols. So this is what it's doing. It's adding those symbols and numbers and all that to it to try to crack it. And that's pretty much it. That's how simple it is to do, and I showed you how to download it real quick up here. I went ahead and done the git clone. So if anybody has the Kali Linux machine, you go to the GitHub, you find the Frisbee WordListGen, type that in any search, Google search, and then make sure you put GitHub behind it, and you'll find it. You'll see it on there. And then you just clone the address. You do git clone, and you paste the address so that where you want to clone it. And then if you want to clone it, so I'm going to go ahead and erase the one after this. I'll erase the one that's in my root folder because I got one right here. But I'll show you in the root folder. That's the one that I just downloaded. And this is the word list text that it just made. I just catted on the screen, but you can just go there and open it up, and there it is. And this is what you would refer to, like when you're trying to crack something. It will ask you what word list are you wanting to use to run against the login, and then you got to direct it to this word list. You just type in that you want to use this word list, and it will find it, in the directory, and it will apply it, and then go through this word list, and it will start using those words out of that word list to try to crack the password in it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's what I wanted to show y'all while I was out riding today. I was like, I've been showing people about phishing and how people try to social engineer people on information, but I haven't really showed anybody what they do when they get information from somebody and how they apply that to tools in a hacking environment to try to figure out, their login credentials. And, so this is it. This is how they do it. They make a word list. This is the word list, generator that they do to crack your passwords. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope this brings a little bit more information and clarity to a few things. If y'all was wondering anything about this, I'm always trying to just do little simple little videos too sometimes, just to show clarification on stuff. And some people wonder, how do they do that? So that's pretty much it. All right, well, I got another video I'm thinking about doing. I might do it tonight. I don't know yet for sure. I might go back out for another ride on the bike, but it's about Wi-Fi passwords, like on your computer. If you've ever connected to any Wi-Fi ever in your life, say you bought a computer from somebody, a used computer, that computer still has all the Wi-Fi that it's ever been connected to stored in this reserved memory that doesn't ever get erased. So you can pull that, and you can actually pull the plain text password of every Wi-Fi you've ever connected to on there. So if you've ever forgot your Wi-Fi password or whatever, you can find it real simple with some commands you put in to the command line on Windows. So anyway, I might do that later tonight and post that. I don't know, but that will be coming down the road. But on that note, y'all have a good day.